Hey everybody, Tommy G. Here by myself today. I'm not doing a convoy run with Pete J, my brother-in-law. He's doing the Cruising Nebraska event. I considered doing it for a bit, but I'm going to go against it. I did the Cruising Montana event once, and you have to deliver to and from 12 different cities, and I forget what the period is, but it just seemed like such a hectic pace to see the entire state as quickly as you can. I don't really like that pace as much. I don't need to see Nebraska in its entirety in a month. I kind of like to go at a slower pace. I'll come back here. When I come back here, it's just as the jobs see fit. But so I'm not really leaning that way. Although since I am leaving a Nebraska city, I decided to do an external contract, which will give me credit. So it'll bring me to 6 out of 12, just in case you change my mind. I need to get back to the Dallas area. I need to buy a garage in Abilene, actually, but I also have a truck that doesn't have a driver yet. So before I buy a new truck, and I have almost $1 million in the bank, I got to get back to Dallas, um, and maybe be there for a bit to forget baseball. But I got to get out to Abilene as well. So I figure I'll go to Dallas, which passes me through Ardmore and Dallas, or Ardmore and Dallas. I haven't actually been to Dallas yet, but there are recruitment agencies in Ardmore and Dallas as well. I don't buy any trucks online. I don't hire people online. So I do it at the agencies and at the truck dealership. So depending on what time of day I go through these towns, I'll either stop in Ardmore or Dallas to hire my new driver. And then I'll buy a new truck at some point and get out to Abilene and hopefully do that soon. But anyway, that's the plan. So I'm going to hit the road here again. I'm going to the Equus Power Transport in here where we just delivered in Sidney, Nebraska, taking 24,000 pounds of fireworks to Dallas, the Equus Power Transport in Dallas. It is hazard class 1 standard delivery. $50,000 can bring me in. $56 a mile. So that sounds good to me. Does that sound good to you? The answer is obviously yes. All right. So here I am in Sidney, and sorry, I gotta get straightened in my seat here. All set up to go 12:51 p.m. on a Tuesday. Across from that, whatever we said that was, Pete and I pulled up here yesterday, and Pete was parked where his home store truck is, and then he took off to do his business. This guy pulled in, and I'm getting ready to leave here, start things up, see where we're at.
Drive safe.
81 degrees, 12:52 on a Tuesday. Pull my park in there. Put her into gear, and let's roll, folks. I got myself straightened up in here. Got the air on, so it's nice and air-conditioned cab. Pull out of here. This is a neat kind of a thing here.
Ready to turn left.
What's this? It's got Colorado and a whole bunch of other states. California.
Turn left.
Well, hold on now. I might need to stop in here and see what's going on. Right? Hold on just a minute. Gonna put a park, step outside, and do some walking around. What is this over here? I left the truck running. Let's go. They got a whole bunch of states, but what does it say? I don't want to get in this guy's selfie. Or on the post. Oh, it's a Pony Express. So the Pony Express connected these states. That was it. Okay, so hold on here. Back up far enough, you could see that it was Colorado, Kansas. I don't know all the states, but California, Colorado, Kansas, Wyoming, Utah. I don't know what all the other ones are, folks, but you're gonna have to fill in the gaps for me. But that's pretty cool. And obviously Nebraska is one of them too, because it came through Nebraska as well. So yeah, the Pony Express came through here, and that's pretty neat. Me and this guy talking. Yeah, right? Didn't even hear him taking pictures of his phone. It's a pretty impressive thing. Speaking of Express, trying to get back in the cab. Nice little stop there. And I can do that because I have an external contract, so it's not like the clock's ticking too fast. But if you find yourself in Sidney, Nebraska, get out and see that monument. Do it or else. And I'm hoping not to have too much stutter here. Montera's outdoor equipment. I guess it's supposed to be like a Cabela's or a you know, or a Dick's or Bass Pro Shop, something like that. You know, pretty neat. So Tuesday afternoon in Sidney. What does one do in Tuesday afternoon in Sydney? Oh boy, oh boy. Sorry, I'm adjusting myself in my seat, and here I am pulling up on this guy there. Got a Waffletopia, which almost looks like the Waffletopia Hotel, but it's not. It's just the sign in front of the place. Taco Kingdom, of course. Nobody behind me, so I'm dawdling slightly going around that turn. And I'm gonna head. What direction am I heading? I have a compass on this thing, don't I? Don't I have a compass? I don't think I don't see compass on there. Now, if I hit this thing, I could switch settings. That's kind of nice. I like that one. I mean, I don't know if I need this. Distance view. Okay, I guess distance, that lets you know how much. That is useful. As far as the compass goes, I can always do this, switch my GPS. That shows me I'm heading north. So I'm heading north. Been to Sidney here, or Bridgeport actually.
And then turn left.
Heading to Bridgeport to pick this one, essentially.
Turn left.
Giving her some brake here. Like a greenhouse? Oh, it's a motel with a greenhouse? Interesting. Motel slash greenhouse. Yeah, so Pete was not able to make it today. I know last time, you know, when you heard last time we were... oh, turn left. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. He said he was going to do a lot more driving. I'm going to do a lot more driving, but sometimes our schedules don't match up. So, where's my trailer? Is it this one right here? No, it's got to be down here a little further. Oh, it's fireworks. That's right. It's not... Is it around the back? Okay, yeah. I'm like, I don't see the thing above it. Usually you see that icon floating above it. Around the back end here. There it is. Okay. So, we need to pull this thing around here. No smoking while we're doing it. Put your cigar out. I wouldn't smoke in this thing. Kidding me? Are you joking? These fine folks working at the Equus Power Transport here in Sidney, Nebraska.
Go.
Little bit of a bump there, a little bit, not too bad. I want to roll that window right back up though, because it is 81 degrees out. Pop outside. We would check our power and like see the brakes. Dude. Oh no, we didn't hook it up yet. First, we got to hit the landing gear. Landing gear. I saw it was a Happiness by the Mile girl who does the trucking. He said the landing gear, you always rotate it toward the direction you want to go. If you're leaving the trailer behind, you go backward. If you crank it forward to pull it up. So you test your brakes, brake lights work. So if you had lights that were out, you'd have to get that fixed before you got out of town. Explosive. Look at that. Sucker pop back up in the cab because it's hot out. It's 1:29 p.m. Here's our waybill. Cargo of 25,000 pounds, 24,000 pounds of fireworks on the Equus Power Transport in Dallas. We're transporting fireworks at 81 degrees, but is it going to use this for a lot of fun fireworks in Dallas? There's a couple fireworks simulators. I forget what this is called. There's ones like I don't know. It's got whatever it is. It's like something works, and it's got overwhelmingly positive reviews, and you get to set up like your own fireworks, uh, displays and stuff like that. I mean, it even does goofy stuff. It says, you can throw like a propane tank in there and, have all sorts of exploding fun. But here we're bringing some of these fireworks to folks in Dallas. And I know it's just past the 4th of July, which would make more sense for the 4th of July, but hey, you know what? They're selling at a discount now. This was their overstock.
Turn right.
And that's a great time to buy fireworks, people, is right after the 4th of July. Because you're going to get yourself some big clearance sales. And that's what's happening here. We got cheap fireworks making their way down to Dallas for some backyard celebration on the lake.
Get ready to turn right.
And then some higher grade stuff that you would expect to see at a
turn right.
At a township, some sort of like a display at a festival in town, or as some of you know who watch the channel and know that Pete and I call games for Techless Ramblers, we do have pyrotechnics and fireworks that are used inside the stadium when somebody hits a home run. They're not like ash cans or anything that go up and explode up in the sky, but they fire off jets of little burning projectiles that shoot up. So maybe some of these will make their way over to the Corral for use in celebrating home runs hit by your Texas Ramblers, your fans. Right out here, we are in Hot Corners country. Hot Corners struggling. All right, let's see here. Yeah, so Pete drove with me last time. Like I said, sometimes our schedules don't match up, and he's doing his driving at a different time. I'll meet him back in Dallas for the games. What's the speed limit here? 50? Where am I going? 40. Yeah, I'm looking down at my dash. That's where I go blowing through a red light. Charging stations there for e-cars. There's something up here with a question mark.
Stay left and then turn left.
I wonder what that is. It's obviously not a. It's not a place to hire somebody,
left.
Is it? Oh no, it's gonna be. Well, you know what? Hold on. I'm sorry, folks. Let me just discover this anyway. Because I need to. As long as I got the time, I need to put this on the map.
Please make a U-turn when possible.
For when I'm buying, and I know
Finding new route.
that I'm coming through Sidney. I'm going to discover the Western
Never mind.
Star.
I'll find a new route.
Oops. Come on, Doug, just calm down.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Can I pull through here? I'm gonna do a U-turn, but I'm gonna get close enough
U-turn.
that I discover the Western Star. Perfect.
Finding new route.
Here we are coming around the
When
corner.
possible, make a U-turn. Stay
All right.
right, then turn right. Turn right.
Hope nobody's here because I'm gonna go. This is us in our Equus power truck. I'm assuming there's nobody here. Gotta come out wide into this next lane so I can get in it. Then straighten it back out over here. Whoops, came back
Stay right.
a little wide again
then
there.
Turn right.
And an extra one for good measure.
Turn right.
Goliath. I assume these people aren't coming straight across. That wouldn't make much sense. Okay, I'm gonna have to go second gear. Yeah, they got a Western Star dealer out here in Sidney. So I was telling Pete, yeah, I had a story with my sister and I back when she was coming back from college. She went to Colorado State. we drove home once, moving her back in the middle of summer. Had some problems with the heater, with the air conditioner, and it was so hot. So we stopped at Sidney to try and fix the car, but for whatever reason, it couldn't be fixed. Maybe they didn't have the part or something like that. It probably makes more sense. But so I've been through it here in real life. Yeah, this is the Panhandle of Nebraska, southwestern portion of the Panhandle, and we are heading east on I-80, which should take you very nearby where I live in real life. I'm going about 800 miles, about 1,000 miles. But seems like I got a speed governor or something. I'm locked out at 65. I'm gonna set my cruise, even though speed is 75. I wonder if I could. Can't accelerate. I must have a speed governor set up. You know, next time I come into a stop, I'm gonna check that out because I'm getting passed by trucks, and that's not something I want. Still gotta do Farm Simulator too. I always say that. We really do. We gotta buy the farm. Not sell the farm, but buy the farm. And get started on some farming. Today I had a big gaming day. It was kind of fun. That looks like that's a little, so you can't actually, I can't actually turn out there. But it says there's a scenic view. I wonder if you could turn out there. If it looks like it could be maybe one of those secret, secret little paths. And that would be neat. It would seem to make sense. It looked like there was a nub sticking off the side there, didn't it? Or maybe it is. Although I just, of course now would have been a great time to try that out. I would have seen if I ran up on the barrier, but yeah, when we're doing single player, that's the time to try all this out. South Platte River. We're gonna pass the Platte, I think a couple times maybe. We're not going south to Denver, we're going east towards Omaha. We're gonna get about 2/3 of the way across the state before we turn south through Kansas down towards Texas. See what's going on here. Nice day to be riding your convertible. Ogallala coming through here. All a bunch of old western cowboy towns. Nice yellow convertible. Nice afternoon. Great day for a drive. I don't get much better performance than I got last time I was driving with Pete. I was having a lot of stutter. But I'm not exactly sure why. Here we go, the suspension really working out. Yeah, so I think I'm planning on doing a flight when I'm down in Texas from Abilene. After I buy my garage, I'm going to fly from Abilene to out to Dallas and then back out to Abilene again. I'm gonna do the way from Abilene to Dallas. I'm gonna do VR just to show you what that's like. Although it's gonna be just one eye, so it won't be 3D for you. And then on the way back to Abilene, I'm gonna do the 2D regular with with head tracker. And I'm not gonna do the entire flight. It's about an hour and a half. And a Cessna 172, which isn't too bad, but as it is here, this is going to be an hour and a half, and there's a little bit less to look at when you're, 5 to 10,000 feet in the air. It all looks fairly similar, and then it's just me talking, which I could usually find things to talk about like I am now, but then and there it might be just a little too much of it. I'm trying to think of what I was going to talk about here. I know. We got up on my Twitch channel, I got some, Eric and Pete and I did some Deep Rock Galactic, as well as some Strange Brigade. Had a lot of fun with that. I've got more F1 Manager 2022 coming up because there's the Austrian Grand Prix, which is in a few days. I'm recording this. Is that? I didn't see what that said. Sometimes, if I pause these in the video, I can see what these signs say. But as I'm whipping past my camera, North Platte Cook. So I'm discovering North Platte. It's just that I haven't been there yet. You know what I mean? So I want to make sure that sometime I play and I actually stop in here. I mark this stuff down in a spreadsheet. I have a spreadsheet of places to track to show what I've delivered where, and it's essentially when you go into your career menu, and there's a table that shows you everything you've delivered in this game over the course of your career. And so I just put that stuff into a spreadsheet, so I'm able to tell where I've actually delivered to and picked up from, as opposed to what the map is showing me I've done. Because there is a difference between those two. Now it's 5:30. I'm gonna put my lights on. You can see my lights down in the lower left. I'm flipping them on because sometime after 5:30 they start issuing tickets, and I don't want to be there when they do. But so I got a spreadsheet that's able to. This doesn't just tell me what cities I've seen. Please pull in. Okay. It tells me where I've actually delivered to, so I can differentiate between cities I've flown past on the highway and ones I've actually been into, to make sure that I'm able to deliver to and from.
Okay, let's find a new
all the cities at some point. And I have another spreadsheet I want to tell you about in just a second. Hold on. I'll roll down my right window because I'm going to talk to Marge, who works the truck stop here. And then maybe I'll take a look at my speed governor while I'm here. Here's the scale. Actually, it's Bill. Marge. Alright, what do we got? I'm going to put it in park. Alright, not in perfect state. Be more careful. What's it not in perfect state? What are you talking about? Real quick, I'm going to look through my stuff here. I'll be right back just a moment. Okay, folks, I found it. You'll see what it says. The truck speed limiter. It's not checked. It says enables the truck's electronic speed limiter of 90 kilometers or 65 miles an hour, which I don't have checked, but it says World of Trucks jobs have this feature permanently turned on. So if you're doing an external contract, you're automatically topped out at 65 miles an hour. You can't go faster. That's interesting. So, obviously when I do I usually do the regular ones, I can go much faster, but that's why I can't go faster than 65 miles an hour. I also turn on my automatic headlights and my automatic high beams. So for the automatic headlights, I hadn't done this yet. When enabled, the headlights are set to the first position. The headlights will automatically turn on in low light situations. And then the high beams come on by default then as well, too. So I've got that on. Oops. And I'm here, so I want to set my lights to the first position. So that's auto. So I should be set there, and they should just come on whenever it gets dark and not give me any guff. Now I'm only gonna be able to go 65 miles an hour, but then once they're on at night, you should also see my auto high beams check in. All right, later on, folks. I love you guys. You're the best. These are my people out here, people. You treat them well. So 18 wheels over there. What was this one? Oh, it's your best shopping friend or whatever. Yeah, so spreadsheets. I also have a spreadsheet for Easy Red 2. And I've got a couple of these. I'm kind of a geek with the games. I like to do creative writing and stuff like that. Part of my creative writing exercises is to build sort of backstories, and you'll see a lot of me, sort of connecting the dots between my games to make it sort of a story situation where there's a relation between stuff, and that's my creative writing sort of juices, the practice for stuff like that, to try and keep stuff cohesive and give some depth to it. And that's mostly for me, just to practice that element. Hold on, I'm gonna get back to set my cruise at 65 because I'm topped out at 65. It's this rest area. So I create some spreadsheets to help me give some background to make giving background easier. And I've created some databases that use places. And a lot of what I'd use is from Truck Simulator. I've taken all the cities and the towns in Truck Simulator. The towns being the ones that you don't actually deliver to, but they show up on the map, like you could drive through them and there's like buildings in a town there, but there's no actual name. It doesn't say you've discovered this town. But those are the towns in American Truck Simulator. You know, there's scenery towns. And then there's scenery villages in Europe. And I take all of those and I put them into the spreadsheet. And if I'm creating a character who's from, you know, any of these states, for example, some of the Super Mega characters, I use a bit of a random function for some of them, and I'll put their name in it, we'll assign them an origin city. So and so is from this town and all that. And so I got a spreadsheet already for Super Mega, and I plugged it into this database of places, and now everybody's from somewhere. That's kind of fun. It gives a little depth there, and I'm doing that for Easy Red 2 as well. I've got a similar database with Euro Truck Simulator. And right now I'm doing an Axis perspective where I'm doing Easy Red 2, the invasion of France, from Germany's perspective. And the game itself actually generates names for each of these, for each, you know, little player that you command, which is fun. They're giving us some depth, you know? So I just take that name, I pop it in, and it assigns them a place of origin. It's using the cities and villages in Euro Truck Simulator 2. So now for my America stuff, I've included other states and cities from other states where they aren't in this game, obviously. I've got all the American Truck Sim ones, and then other, just, you know, other information on the side. And then for Euro, it's all just Euro Truck Simulator stuff. So it's assigned a place to each of those characters. So if you watch that video and you see the names pop up and it says where they're from on my Easy Red 2, it's the Archway exit, that's right. On my Easy Red 2 videos, it's because I plug that name into my spreadsheet and it assigns them a place of origin. Which is fun. I like it. It gives you a little bit more depth. And then if you wanted to, I mean, you could see, oh yeah, this character that got killed in this one, or the one that survived at the end was from this place. If you're ever through there in Truck Simulator, like, oh, all right, this is what that place looks like. So we'll have, when I get to the American, when I fight with Pete and Eric, and we do the Allies Easy Red 2, I'm going to do recaps of those videos in much the same way. I'll place the names in, and these people will be from towns in American Truck Simulator. And we'll get some war heroes from some of these towns here. Now I'm crossing the Platte again. I want to go to my... I'm going to go around these guys. So I want to go to my biggest map to see. Okay, we're just south of Grand Island. There's a question mark right off here. Shoot. I wonder what it was. Oh, okay, it's Peterbilt. Now, shoot, I would have got off there if I wasn't in that situation in the exit lane. I would have got off at Grand Island just to look at that. I'm gonna bring my waybill up for a second too. Lets me know where I'm at for sleep. I've got to manage my business. Pete was even saying maybe we just do like a Twitch session where there's some cattle there, a lot of ranching out here, where we just get a Twitch session and do our business. Just work on our like assigned. I want to move some of my drivers around, give different trucks to different drivers. I have to look at my trucks and see how they are for where I might need to sell. I mean, I've had some trucks have been on this forever. Probably have close to 100,000 miles. I may want to sell them and buy a new one or refurb them. You know, I don't know. I think that's what you got to do with the game. I've got a lot of drivers. I got like 14 or whatever drivers, I think. So there's actually a lot to be done in the business end of this thing, and I enjoy that. And some people probably don't, but I do like it. So I think Pete and I were thinking of doing one in once to do like a Twitch session, and you know, just do business. Because like I said, I've been in a while here now where I have a truck that's not being utilized. I own the truck.
then exit right.
This not being Pete and I came through York last time we went to Grand Island.
Exit
Or
right.
not Grand Island, to Columbus. And I have, in real life, I have family in York. And I've never actually been there myself. I mean, I've driven past on the highway many times. But I've never been in the town to look around. There's the Truckers Chapel. I was telling to Pete the other day because we went through northeastern Nebraska out by Shadron. And I'm familiar with that town. I was saying my dad went to college there, and I've been through the town many times, and the state park out there, Shadron State Park, and man, they modeled it all. I mean, it's a small little state park in the Northwest Panhandle.
Go straight.
And it's a video game replica of that little place, and it's true to. I mean, if you went to Street View on Google Maps, you would see much what you see in the game here. These guys do such a great job with building this all out. All right, now we turn south, so we're heading south, still in Nebraska, but we're heading towards Kansas. And I think my lights should be on at this point. I'm gonna do switch some views here where we. Yeah, it looks like I got my running lights on the side at least. Let's see what it looks like here. Okay, whoa. I'm trying to see it from the front, but it wasn't gonna show me. I guess I could go like this and pan it around, right? Oh, there's a guy doing. Oh yeah, okay, I got my lights on. There we are, just cruising down the road. That's not good because I could end up smashing into things. Yeah, I got a guy crop dusting off the left there in a biplane, which I don't think is normally you see like a air tractor ag pilots. What a beautiful afternoon. I'm subscribed to some ag pilots channel where he flies an air tractor and does a lot of the crop dusting and such. It's a pretty intense job. Those guys are flying 30, 40 feet off the ground, high pass, coming in over trees. Look at this with the cloud shade, the shade from the cloud, and then the sun peeks through. That is gorgeous. I love it. What's this? The Little Blue River? I think what it said. We're working our way down towards what should be the southern portion of Nebraska here now. Looks like there's a junction up ahead. Or a stoplight? I don't know, I see brake lights.
Go straight.
And I guess I just wanted to slow down through there and make sure I don't hit anything. What do we got here? Belleville and Salina. I think Salina's Kansas. I don't know if Belleville is or not. I'm gonna hit resume. Oh, I can't really. I gotta come off because I got a car pass. I was gonna pass him. Look at those clouds. This is great. If you're watching this and you don't own this game, you need to buy this game. Here's Kansas. Going back into Kansas port. So I've been in Nebraska for a while. Even though I haven't seen a whole. I mean, I've done 6 cities or whatever. I've been in Nebraska for a little while. Looks like we got something coming up where these guys are turning. Municipal waste management. Look at that. I mean, that is a storm.
Go straight.
That could be some tough weather. Kansas is finest out here, officer. I got my lights on, sir. I've owned this truck for 3,000 miles now, and I just now figured out how to do that. 50 miles an hour. Oh, this guy's doing 35. But yeah, that looks like a storm out to our southeast. Now, if the weather's moving east or west to east, we're at the tail end of it. And we shouldn't have a problem. Yeah, so I wanted with my other characters, you know, that I develop in other games like the baseball and Easy Red 2. At some point, I'll be as I'm passing through towns, I'll just tell you who's from that town, like you care, but just for my own benefit. Please pull in for a vehicle inspection. I just pulled into Nebraska. I got to do it in Kansas as well. Look at that storm, man. That is great.
Rerouting.
So yeah, I think now, Pete, that I found this this whole auto lights thing. That's gonna be where I live, because I mean that's the way I do it in real life. I've got my lights set on auto, and I never think about turning them on or off. Especially in this game where you get tickets if you don't have them on. And I've forgotten to put them on before, and got my tickets here. I'll just leave it on auto. Let my car do the rest. Pull onto the scale here. And do the inspection. 60,000, not in technical state. Be more careful next time. Is it because I ran into my brother-in-law before? Look at this weather. A couple trucks pulled off the side here to get some sleep. It doesn't look like we can actually sleep there. But they can. Yeah, so it looks like we may be catching up to the tail end of this storm. So we may get some rain after all. US 24, 18, Selena 62. Selena camp. I don't think I've been to Selena either. Yeah, I forgot I'm in Kansas here. Pickett. That's the name of the company. Your shopping best friend or whatever it is. Clay Center, Beloit 1 mile. I'm max out at 65 right here. Before you hit the bridge, we duck out. Got some night driving here through the state of Kansas. Clay Center, Beloit. Cruising along pretty well here. Good traffic. It's good to be on the road again. I'm getting good performance now too. None of that. I had some real bad stutter when I was driving with Pete. Wichita looked like it was at, to say 11? It said 11. Kind of surprised that I'm going to be going faster than the people in the right lane here. I mean, this could be one big slow motion pass, but I am gaining on them slightly, aren't I? Went over, friend. I hate to pass like 3 miles an hour faster than them. I didn't think I was anywhere near Topeka, but it appears that I may be. It was still 75. But yeah, this game, everyone should own this game. It is so much. It's so impressive.
Stay left.
I remember the first time I played. There's the moon coming up on the west there, on the east. Sorry, the moon rises in the east, not in the west. Okay, so you go east towards Topeka. I want to go to Dodge City at some point. There's so many. I mean, Abilene. I'm looking forward to going to Abilene. I'm thinking a lot of these old west towns that I've never been that would be really neat to see in game. Because I don't know if I'm going to make it to all these places. You know, it's a big country in real life. So this is a whole lot of fun. I got to check and see. I got families away and they're coming back in a little bit, so I want to check out where they at. So if my head moves around a little bit, it's because I'm looking at maps to try and find out where they are. I'm gonna go around this guy. Look out, friend. I'm coming over. Thank you, sir. I got fireworks on board here. And I'd rather be too far left than not left enough. Selena, Kansas discovered. Okay, he moved over when I veered in towards his lane, so see how that works? Alright, I gotta look down at my phone here. So yeah, you wouldn't do this in real life, but in the game, it's the perfect time to just glance at your phone. Alright, they're still out to eat. So looks like Daddy's on his own for dinner. What you gonna do? Maybe I'll be able to take another run down into Dallas then. Before they come home. Get that taken care of. Driver's safe haven. I didn't see what it was. Was it Tidbit? I don't know. It's dark. Now the only problem is the room that I'm in, as I'm recording this, is just a little bit lighter. And I don't get to see. Like, I need to have the lights off in here. I can see better in the dark in the game. Yeah, trying to think of what else to talk about. Getting Ostfront with Matt. Other than that, for the sale, I got the JCB DLC for Truck Simulator. I'm able to haul those now, and I got the tuning pack for, I forget which truck that was. I think it's a Western Star. Let's see, I want to get in behind this guy. Get around that guy there. Let's see, Hutchinson is going to be off to the west, off my right here. 1/4 of a mile. Hutchinson, Kansas, another place I haven't been to, but it's going to tell me. It's not going to tell me I've seen it, right? Because I'm too far away from it. But I'm just going to keep my big map there until it looks like I got to make some turns. Although I'm in kind of a tight area here, I do want to be in the right lane as much as possible. Go under this underpass here. I got the G920 racing wheel, or steering wheel and pedals, which I love again, and I got force feedback, which is helpful, you know, to feel the road, but it also vibrates, which is pretty darn cool. So as the engine gets going, you feel the wheel starts to vibrate more intensely. Wichita discovered. Yeah, here's another one where I haven't.
Stay left.
I haven't actually been in town here, but I'm going to be flying through it on the highway. Wichita seems to be a nice city. I know that when during early COVID, when my wife and I considered moving other places, I think Wichita was on a list of possible places to go. Now again, the thing is saying I'm going too fast, but I'm only going 5 over. So I don't think I'd get pulled over for that. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm kind of eager to find out.
Stay left.
But it was actually on my short list. I don't know if it was really on my wife's short list. I don't think she was too keen to live in Wichita, or was it Topeka? I don't know. She was up for different things. She's adventurous. But
stay left.
It's honestly and understandably not somewhere she ever dreamed of living. So, you know, her take was kind of like, why? What's the draw? Is this a toll booth? It looks like it is.
Stay right.
It doesn't look like it's a stop toll booth. It's just to go through slow. Turn pass. Road fee will be paid at the end of the toll road. Okay. Well, I'm going right here anyway towards Oklahoma City. I think we passed through Oklahoma City on our way down. I'm not sure. Look at the moonlight out there on Wichita. I think Not everyone's a fan, but Sean Colvin, I believe, is from Wichita. I like Sean Colvin's music. Kind of a fan of hers. Not like huge fan or not. I'm trying to think of music I've gotten into more recently. My friend Matt turned me on to a band called Directions in Music. They had some members in there from Chicago band Tortoise and a couple other bands, I think. They're part of the Chicago Louisville scene, I guess, which is a scene I didn't know about. Here we got another toll booth. Turn pass. I assume I have the pass, right? I mean, there it is. It's a W pass, so it's probably like a national thing. $2 comes off my list. I'm starting to get tired, so I want to start to consider where I'm going to stay. I'm not going to be able to make it through the whole way without stopping, so I should start to look at the map and consider where I'm going to... Looks like there's another one coming off at the right. Maybe I'll stop there for the night, and then I'll drive in the day again. Another band, just Fontaine's DC, like Starbuster is a fun song. Like a bypass. Although I was thinking of staying over the night at this way station, I think. Where else? Where's the next one? Looks like there's others down the road. Maybe. Oh, welcome to Oklahoma. All right, we're passing to the Panhandle. Maybe there's one in Oklahoma we'll stay at. Alright, we're on the Oklahoma Panhandle. Oh, that's probably a nice place to stay, though. Oh, shoot. There's something up here on the right. Well, I think we'll go off at this one. Food exit. Oh, yeah, we got rain coming up. It's a good time to stop. We'll pull up this next one. Gas exit 214. And the other band, I've been listening to Nathaniel Radcliffe. Delta blues rock kind of stuff. It's a lot of fun. I like it a lot.
Stay left.
Especially for driving. You could listen to that stuff while you... If you're not a streamer, you could listen to that stuff while you drive this. I stream everything I drive, so I couldn't do that with licensed music.
Recomputing.
Real Deal Megastore. Which place do you think looks better? I think we probably want to be
Rerouting.
Drivers, or I'm kind of partial to Gallon. So I'm gonna stay at the Gallon just because I'm partial.
Finding new route.
I think I've driven for Gallon before, so.
Okay, let's find a new route. Rerouting.
Truck, what'd that say? Truck entrance, okay. I did it right.
Finding new route.
Hold on, Doug, I gotta spend the night, friend. Where's my gas tank? I don't know if I need to fill up or not. Tank is... I got a half a tank, I'm fine. I don't need to stop. I think I'm gonna pull right over here and I'm gonna back into this spot right here. That's the plan, man. I think that's gonna work like that. I don't want to hit this guy's truck, but I will. Look at that, man. Just like you would at a real truck stop. I am that good. Mirror to mirror. Right on, right on. I gotta see this. Hold on. Bring my wipers off. Where are my wipers? Turn my lights on. I'd like to turn them off for the night. And oh, what am I doing? I hit R? No, escape. I meant to hit E. So I walk on over to Gallon, get myself some supplies for the evening. I trot. Look at that. Look at that. Who's your boy? Tommy G's your boy. Yeah, so I'd trot over the Gallon Oil there. I'd maybe use their shower, because I assume they probably have a shower that you could purchase for rent or whatever. Clean up, get some supplies for the evening. For the night in my truck. Looks a little something like this. And then I wake up, make myself a little something, grab a few more supplies at the Gallon there. It's almost noon on Tuesday. And nobody else has left yet. I'm getting out before they are. There's our Equus Power. Hop back inside. Let's see if I go to my... Is there any... Not getting any more news from my people. Let's check before we leave. Let's find out where we're at on the map. We're in... Okay, we're in... I thought we were in the Panhandle. I thought we were out here. We're way, way over here. We went through Wichita. So we were talking about Topeka with my wife. Through there, we're going to go through Oklahoma City, between Enid and Tulsa. Oklahoma City, Ardmore, depending on what time of day it is. I could hire somebody to Ardmore. If not, then I'm going to make it all the way through Dallas, the Equus Power. And I think probably this is probably where the recruiter is, where I can hire somebody. So yeah, we're gonna. The airport's like right here, like Dallas. Oh, there's Dallas Fort Worth right there. So we're gonna pass it up around here, and then I'll head back on over this way. So let's get going. We got a lot. We got places to be, things to see. 88 degrees. I'm not doing those windows. Clear the water off my thing there. There we go. We're all set. Nobody else bringing anything in it. We got a ways to go, so maybe I will top off the tank before we leave here. This looks like these are the bays. Yeah, and I don't want to look out that way anyway because that guy next to me. But look, I parked that sucker just like these guys, people. I parked just as well as they did. And you got to park. They usually park tight so that you leave room for everybody, because you got to look out for your fellow man, right? Or woman. Takes all kinds. Jutting off this thing, stepping outside. See, I always like to see the deals they have going on here. Let's see. Eat the super zoom. Hot dog looks like $1.99 for a 2 hot dog deal. Yeah, you know what? I'm running into Gallon and I'm getting the 2 hot dogs for lunch. That's my breakfast. I start the day. I'm starting off with 2 hot dogs, but look at those things. How do you look at that ad and not go buy that? What am I doing? You don't. That's what I'm saying. I would have taken myself a minute. Put my wrappers outside because I don't need that smell in here. Should be set and ready to go. Take it out of park. That thing there should go away. Oops. In neutral. 88 degrees, almost 90 degrees here. There's that little harvester on my dash there. I love that thing. I do really want to get to the farming. It's just, I think the reason I keep saying I got to do it and I don't do it is because it's daunting. Don't go. It's such a deep sim.
Stay right and then turn right.
That you can get going on it And that's what you're going to be doing for months, you know. And I already have so many of those.
Turn right.
I think I took that just a little wide on the driver's side, but that's okay. Getting back on the highway again. This is about the point in the video where I'm thinking, yeah, this would be a better run with Pete around. Because then you get that other person to chat with, bounce ideas off of. Where travel dreams take flight. Oh yeah, there's I think they built in a lot of the aviation industry that you see in real life here in Kansas. I know, you know, Boeing has a deal with, I forget who it is, that manufactures a lot of their aircraft parts here. There's I think more than a few manufacturers that manufacture here in Wichita. It's a big aviation state. And I love that because I love aviation, obviously. As you can tell from my flying videos, 90 degrees. It is hot.
Stay left.
And on the distance, you see those clouds, you know, the cumulus clouds sort of wisping up because it's just so hot that it, you know, you got those that could, when if it cools down 10 degrees, it's going to rain. Go external. You know, 75, we're going to go 10 under. Oklahoma City, 75 miles. I always like this view because, I mean, it's high up over our antenna, but there's nothing out in front of you. This one's good too to see the next lane, but it's always tough moving backwards. This is the one where you don't have the antenna. This one's down on the road, and this one's always nice as well. And it's slightly modified here. You're sort of off on the side where you get to see your suspension working. Suspension makes me think of Car Mechanic Simulator. Go check out Pete_J on YouTube. Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. Pete's Place. He'll fix you up. Tell him Tommy G sent you. Get you fixed. To get you a good deal. Next time you're in wherever that is in Arizona that he's at. I didn't get that close to that next lane, I didn't think. I mean, I was a little close, but that guy backed off like he thought I was going to come flying over. I do love this. This looks like an El Camino kind of, but it's a pickup. Those old school pickup trucks. Like an old Dodge. Oklahoma City, downtown Tulsa, 1 mile. I may do some PC Builder Simulator in the near future, but I don't know. I say that because I got to start building up specs for a new PC, and I think before I do, I want to see if they have all the components in the game.
Stay left.
And I want to build it virtually in that sim, just to get a sort of, you know, an idea of what I'm going to need to do. I think that'd be fun and interesting. Seems like a practical use for that simulator. Fort Smith, Dallas, Amarillo.
Stay left.
They left. I'm gonna get in the left lane. I'm going slightly faster than the blue and white here. I got fireworks coming through in a hurry. Going just a little fast. I may have to push the clutch in just to avoid colliding with the truck in front of me, although I came up that hill and lost some speed, so that helped out. But I am driving a little fast. It looks at, so that's Oklahoma City, I think. Off to the right there. Wait, am I going to the right or the left? I don't know. I'm going to the left. Okay, alright. So it looks, I couldn't tell where that was.
Stay left.
35 south towards Dallas. Yeah, there's Oklahoma City. I was saying that there's a lot of cities in this game, a lot of places in this game, when I was talking about Nebraska as well, that you don't find modeled in other games. I mean, what other game do you know that has a rendered version of Oklahoma City? This might be the one. And that's kind of the neat thing about all these places. It's like, look at this. You get to have Oklahoma City in a game.
Stay left.
And I just love driving. I love driving through all these places as well. I can't believe, I've got my kids are in that situation where they're new drivers. Well, I mean, my oldest is. Youngest will be driving in a couple of years, and their attitude towards it's kind of like, And I don't get that. I don't. It's this generation, but my generation, man, when we got our license, that was a huge thing. It's almost like it's like you're an adult now. Here you go. You can operate a car, and that car will take you where you pointed. And it's like, and you live in this massive country that's 3,000 miles wide. More than 3,000 miles wide, a couple thousand miles high. Where do you want to go? And it was just such an awesome adventure. And I'm going to wait for this guy to pass me before I get back in that lane. And it was just so exciting to have that opportunity available to you. But they don't see it that way, kids now, and I think some of it's because of the internet. They don't feel like they need to go there. Now, here I am doing this, it's like, oh, well, I'm not actually in Oklahoma City, I'm just playing on a computer, but if I had the time and the money, I'd drive all over the country in real life. But those are the two biggest constraints, time and money. This is much cheaper, and I don't have to be gone for weeks on end. Now when I retire, I very much plan on driving through much of this country with the wife. So at least that's the plan. Sometimes plans do or do not come to pass, but it's nice having that little goal. See here now, okay, the map on the right shows me what direction I'm heading. Southeast. Now I'm turning toward the south, because that's north oriented. And I'm going to go out a little further to show that's my largest. So Ardmore. Oh, sorry people.
Never mind.
I'm
Find a new route.
in Ardmore during the day. What time is it? 2:18. So I'm going to hire a new driver while I'm here. I hope you don't mind. Well, I'm in Ardmore, Kansas. Because... Oops. Because I saw there was a thing here. By the time I get down to Dallas, it's going to be closed. So I get to... first of all, I get to discover this place, so it'll show up on my map. Yeah, and because it's like, well, how do I know if I've never been here?
Straight.
When you look on the map and you look for, agencies, hiring agencies, it shows a question mark here. So it's not like where you look at truck companies. Truck dealerships, and there's a question mark. It's like, oh, there's a truck dealership there, but you don't know what kind it is. Meanwhile, a hiring agency. Oh, there's a hiring agency. There could be a hiring agency there. I don't know. Yes, there is. There's only one kind of hiring. It's direct hire or national service. Ardmore Champions. It's going to be on the right. Sorry. So I'm going to hire a driver from Ardmore, Kansas. And I'm going to need them to move to Santa Fe, New Mexico. Is where I have my opening. In my other truck.
Go straight.
Oh my gosh. I just shifted all my fireworks. Now, I hear a helicopter, and usually when you hear helicopters, that means there has been an accident. I want to look, I'm turning right, but I want to look left. Crap. I want to see what that hospital was. Just this hospital.
Please make a U-turn when possible. Finding new route.
Oh my, you know what I need to do? Because this is
when possible,
a wide street, I'm going to do this. And put my hazards on? I can't put my hazards on. Do I have anything for my hazards? Or, oh, I just killed it.
Time to get the job done.
All right. I'm just dropping my thing off there. The problem is, I think traffic doesn't know how to get around it. I just put a trailer there, and there's a car behind it that doesn't know where to go. And I'm gonna turn around so that when I leave, I could just pull straight out.
Let's do this.
Make sure I don't hit someone's car. I'm gonna back up to this thing here. I think I'm gonna have cars stuck. Yeah, there's traffic behind my trailer. Hold on.
Time to hit the road.
But this will happen. It won't happen real time. Let's go enter. Step out. Oh, step out. And go on in. All right. What a collection of people. I'm drawn to Alona M. She is attractive. I think this is Pavel S. I think it's one of the guys that works there. Oh, that's cool. That's the picture you took, huh? Let's see. Let's do a random. How many pages do I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go to the 5th page. I'm not looking. I'm closing my eyes. I'm going to say the lower right. Oh my gosh. I had my eyes closed when this page came up, and I said, the guy in the lower right's going to be the guy I hire. Oh, this guy got lucky. Who else is going to hire? That's the picture you took. Gee, well, he's a fun guy, right? And he's just passing through town, and he needs a job. So I'm going to hire you, Gene M. Despite your best efforts to convince me otherwise. Pick the target slot. New Mexico. Oh, man, look at the truck he's going to drive. Look at you. He's going to be down in Santa Fe, New Mexico with her and him. These are my drivers. Thanks, Gene. Get to work, buddy. I got good news for you. There's a really nice truck down there. Hop in that sucker and start making us some money, friend. That was the weirdest looking dude I've hired yet. And it's funny because I'm not one to pick the goofiest looking people. Generally speaking, I'm picking people that look respectable. Oops. But I just went rando. And Gene had a good profile. And I thought he was a goofball, but looking at him a little bit further, turns out he's actually just a fun guy. He's got, he's a family man. I don't know, how do I turn around here? I gotta make a U-turn like he says, but look at the dog hanging out on the front by those buildings here. I am making a U-turn. Look at the traffic I caused. gotta go up on the curb. Squeal in the tires there would cause a traffic jam in Ardmore, Kansas.
Stay right, and then turn right. Turn right.
All right, turning right. All right, Crustway is now fully stocked. We got 14 drivers. He's making his way down to Santa Fe, New Mexico. Get the lay of the land out there. Then once I get to Dallas, I'll drop this off, and then the next time I drive, it's going to be to find a job to Abilene.
Go straight.
Where I will buy a new garage. It'll be my Texas, at least one. I'm gonna eventually have 2 Texas garages. It's a big enough state that you can have 2. But my first one's gonna be in Abilene. So sounds good. Ice cream, right? 90 degrees out. That guy's gonna be making some swift cash. Little limo driving along there. 2:38 on a Tuesday. Group Bank.
Stay right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Oh, fireworks shifting forward towards me here. I stopped at the red light. I'm turning right on a red light. I think it's $700 for stopping and then turning right. Maybe I stopped too long. The game didn't see it as a stop. Just saw me like initiate and go through. I don't know. It doesn't make sense because I did nothing illegal there. But $700 isn't that bad if you got $1 million in the bank. My company's doing so well. Pizza House and a Donut Planet. Ardmore's all right. All right, moving forward. The 100 something in. I'm gonna get in the right lane because I should be in the right lane. Plus, I gotta turn right up here anyway. Yeah, so I'll get to Dallas. I'll drop this stuff off. My next one, I'm gonna get out to Abilene, buy the garage, and then after I bought the garage, I'm gonna transfer myself there. Right, and I think I'm still listed as being
Exit right.
based in Tucson. Not Tucson, Phoenix. I based myself there when Pete and I started calling games for the Overdog, or for the Beewolves 4 years ago. And now we're calling games for the Texas Ramblers. I'm basing myself in I'll base myself in Abilene, even though we'll be in about 100 miles northeast up in Dallas. I don't mind being based 100 miles to the southwest. It's close, but I don't need to be based in Dallas itself. Unless I buy the garage in Dallas. I don't know. I've always kind of wanted Abilene. I guess I'll make my mind up when I get down there. I'll either do Dallas or Abilene, but my first Texas garage will be bought on my next episode. And then soon thereafter, I'm going to buy a new truck, hire a new driver, transfer myself to Texas. And we'll see what kind of truck I'm going to get next. Going 65 it? Yes, it looks like I am. Alright. I'm going to get passed by this articulated trailer on my left here. Dallas, 104. Alright, so we're starting to see signs for it at least. Your dream home. Taylor Construction. Oh, yeah. And this is Chuck and Jack's, where tradition meets professionalism. I like their slogan. I think I've driven for Chuck and Jack's before. I think I've driven for Taylor as well. Oh, all right. Well, all right. Okay, yeah. I mean, I saw that coming, sort of. Little accident here, almost caused another one. Little fender bender. I don't know if Pete's gonna get accident. He's got plane accident. I don't know if it's simulator or whatever it is, but it's where he's coming up on plane accidents. He's finding what happened. I don't know. There's a car accident. One was a precursor to that, so I don't know if he's planning on getting that as well. I think he was talking about leaning towards it. I was thinking about getting Beam NG Drive and doing some accident stuff where it'd start off and you would see the aftermath and then try and figure out. I was actually thinking of doing it with Pete where he'd try and figure out, it's sort of like that game, what happened, and then I'd be able to replay the accident to see how right or wrong he was. Red River girl, gal, going in line with a truck there. Set my cruise back as he's, hey, we're back in Texas, everybody. Welcome to Texas. All right. Been a long drive from western Nebraska. We went through Kansas, Oklahoma, or that's right, Ardmore's Oklahoma. It's not Kansas. I stopped in Ardmore, hired a new driver. Just moved to Ardmore looking for work. And I said, hey, goofball, how'd you like to go live in Santa Fe, New Mexico? I said, why not? I said, I like that attitude, man. Said, you a family man? He said, sure. I said, I like it even more. Tell you what, kid, I got a pretty good truck. Get on down there, make us some money. You get to keep whatever it was. I don't even remember what the terms were. Whatever the terms are, you got to keep whatever per mile. It's a good thing to work for Crestway Interstate, people. I got 14 NPCs making their livings working for my company, and we put $1 million in the bank. It starts right, yeah, 1.1 million in the upper right there. It's Wednesday, 4:01 p.m. Oh, I got to put my lights back on auto. I took them off.
Stay right, and then turn right.
Fort Worth. Okay, yeah. Oops, sorry. I'm doing a bunch of stuff, and now I'm not paying attention. I slammed on the brakes, and I heard a bunch of fireworks shifting. I'm packing these fireworks. You gotta be a lot more careful. There's the University of Texas, off on the left there. This is familiar territory. You'll see me fly in. We'll see. We won't see this from the air when we fly from Abilene, but so I'll be checking Abilene out. That's what my. Well, I think I see in the video that I'm up on a garage. So I think I'll buy my garage in Abilene. I'll buy the garage in. Oh wait, return from a job empty. I kept that open so I'd see that stuff. Who lost me?
Left.
Who lost me that money? Yeah, I had that. I don't usually keep that thing open on the lower left there, lower right. But I thought I would keep that open to see stuff. Yeah, so when I fly back, income. Hey, Sabrina C made me some real money. Sabrina is in Phoenix. William J couldn't find a job.
Stay
Turn
left.
back empty. Alright, I'm getting my news here and I'm trying not to crash. There's Fort Worth. Or is this Fort Worth or is this Dallas? No, I'm coming to Dallas. I'm not doing Fort Worth yet, right? Is this Dallas? Shoot, I can't see my. Oh, this will be Fort Worth. We'll be passing by Fort Worth here.
Stay left.
Fort Worth off on our right. Yeah, so we'll fly in back over that way. It's off behind us to the right. All right, I think I got enough of my news fix for my company. We're still on 35 here. I'm sorry, now I'm slowing way down. Speed limit 65.
Stay left.
Resume. West to Abilene on 30. So we're going 30 east. Are we? No, no, wait. We're going 35. 35 bends around. We're back in Fort Worth, Texas, people. Home of the Texas Ramblers. Well, actually, Dallas is home of the Texas Ramblers, but Fort Worth is right next door. Beautiful afternoon. We only had rain once. It just started raining back in Kansas when we spent the night. We only had to spend the night once.
Stay right.
I'm slowing down.
Exit right.
Because it looks like this is a bit of a turn here. And then we go up this ramp. And we use gravity to slow us down there a little bit. I'm going to come down a little bit on the gears. There's a lot of these interchanges in the Dallas area. Dallas-Fort Worth area here. Off the gas. Whew. And I'm going to use that lane because I wasn't prepared for how sharp of a bend that was. And now we're heading east towards downtown Dallas. So we're not getting off of Mountain Creek. Or, yeah, we are. I'm sorry.
Stay right and then exit right.
Because we're going to head north up into Dallas, where we're going to drop off these fireworks before I tip this thing and explode. Imagine tipping it, sliding along on the highway, sparks flying, and
stay left.
You just have to
turn left.
As the driver, you just have to get out and run.
Turn left.
Kind of a funny story, I would think. I mean, after you got your job somewhere else, because that would be the last. But I don't have a boss, though. It's my company, so I can't get fired. Although I could get bad press and lose a lot of ability to get work. I mean, I don't know if Walbert would want to hire me. I tipped it fairly. I know Equus Power wouldn't. Equus Power Transport. Equus, it's horsepower, basically, is what it means. Horsepower transport. And both Pete and I thought, until we just delivered to them this last time up in Nebraska, that it was a power company. We thought it was Equus Power. But it's Equus Power Transport. Transportation company. And I said it was like sell goods, but oh, wow. See, the guy looked like he was just coming straight across. Oops, I went a little too far. I went into fifth gear.
Go straight.
Sell goods is like a middle market distributor. Equus Power Transport's a transport company, so it's a national transport, but it is it's a shipper, so it's a shipping company. So you'd think of it like,
stay left and then turn left.
I don't know. You know, they don't own the trucks. They just own the trailers and all that stuff like that. So it's a shipping company. I don't know what would be a real world analog to that. It's a freight company. Okay, now where's my, oops. Oh, there's my spot right there. Okay. Equus Power Transport entrance. And here it is at
finally, we are here.
5:34. Most of the people already got out, left. You got second shift. Just working here though now, and I got to go over sort of by the. This is the second shift. People's cars. And I want to make sure I don't hit any of them. At 5:30, it's 94 degrees at 5:35 p.m. Oops. I'm going to open both windows just because I got to be able to look around. Oops. I'm going to need to do this more than once. I'm going to need to... hook this thing in, I think. Alright. But I can't hit those cars, so I gotta be careful. Where's the spot? It's on the other side of that truck there. Yeah. Where am I at on the right? I'm good. I'm not gonna hit the cars. I just needed to start my bend. And I'm not gonna arch back that way too much. I'm imagining sitting at the back of my trailer there on the just above the bumper and facing that and seeing how sharp this thing needs to come in. And it doesn't look like I've got it right, so I need to do it again. And I need to come in a little bit closer so I can hook back out to the right there some. I'm following these tire tracks actually right here. This is how I want to follow this line straight down. And I want to hook this thing, I want to start making it toward the front nose of that truck. And I want to just miss that guy. I want to come right around the front of his truck. And now I can do it harder. And now I'm going to almost right angle this sucker. And I still went a little wide, didn't I? I'm going to hit that forklift. I'm nervous about getting too close to that truck. But I shouldn't be. I should be nervous about not getting close enough. Now I'm a little too close to his truck. Now... I set off his alarm. I didn't actually touch it, though. I didn't actually touch his truck. Crybaby. This one's tough because he's there. Holy cats-a-noli. This is like my, this is maybe one of the toughest ones I've done, and I gotta do it without hitting anyone's car out here. Coming around. Look at that. This is not easy. It's deceptively difficult when you see this coming in here. Holy cow, I'm gonna get it done. Because of this guy. So not only is he, it's like he's not here. He would have flipped him a little bit. But he pulled forward. Like he unhitched here and then pulled forward just to block me out. What a piece of work that guy. Hold on. Now I'm pretty much straight. Now I can straighten it. Go straight in, and this will help me tune it. I could have left it there, but I didn't need to. I just need a little bit of room here, but I didn't actually hit his truck. I came within inches of hitting our mirrors, and I didn't hit any of those parked cars. Once again, for the employees, and I got right up to the gate there. Oh man. All because of that. I think they want you to do a right turn, but I'm not doing it, man. I came around that guy. I even set off his thing. And this guy's watching. I didn't even know he was there the whole time. And he's like, wow, dude. Propers. get your proper respect. Ooh, we're a new level. We are a new level 33. 18 wheels of skill. We're coming up here. We're going to get one more fragile cargo, which means rank 5 fragile, rank 6. 30% higher reward, 5% increase for delivering a fragile cargo. We almost got all of them. All right, so now I got to go to the map really quick and find a... Well, no, see, I didn't do it. So now I guess it would be... That's basically it. Because I don't have a garage. So my next one, I would need to find a place to sleep, though, because I would need to spend the night. So I'm going to go over here to get fuel and rest. And then the next run, when I'm well rested, that's when I'll go get my job parked. And the good thing here is the trailer is still there. Like in multiplayer, the trailer tends to go away, which I wish they'd bring it back so it doesn't. They said it so, they worked it out so it didn't go away at one point. And I like actually leaving the physical trailer there and seeing it. You go away from it. So I'll get fuel, I'll go to sleep, and then the next time you'll see me go out towards Abilene. It is still 94 degrees. So we are closing the windows. It's like a blow dryer out there. This is Texas heat. 94 degrees at almost 6 o'clock p.m. A lot of Rambler fans out here. Despite having lost 3 of their last 4 games, horribly one-sided.
Stay left, and then turn left.
Got crushed. Double-digit scores against us in 3 of our last 4 games. It was just brutal.
This is where it ends.
But there's going to be... All right, the gallon for cars there, and the gallon for trucks here. I mean, I'm almost full, but I'm still going to just top it off. Oh, of course, I'm coming through the wrong way. Oh, wait. Get one more little bit of gas there. Turn it off, step outside. It's the 2 hot dog deal. Guess what's for dinner? Motor X. All right. We're back in town, people. Back in Dallas. We delivered fireworks. Maybe we'll see some at the next home game at the Corral. I want to get the last spot. Which is the last one? This one over here? No, this is the last spot. Sorry. And then we'll get to the Donut Palace. We gotta get home is what we gotta do. Alright, folks. Oop. Here we are. This is where we're going to spend the night. Turn my lights off. I got auto lights on, but I'm going to shut them off anyway. Oops. Oh, it is on. I don't know why. Wait, I want to turn it on so I can turn it off. Okay. It was in gear. There we go. Okay. All right. So thanks for watching, folks. Picking up next time here. We'll leave from Dallas. We'll go to Abilene and get ourselves a garage. But thanks for being with us on this run. Take care. Bye now.